Well, it's that time to do the very difficult thing. Whoever you are out there, we know you and you know us, and we just wanted to say before this year's students end, we wanted to say hello to everybody out there, especially before Shavuos. You know, we've told you many times that vis-a-vis the yeshiva, we want you to feel while you're in the yeshiva and after you leave the yeshiva that this is a home. And as a home, it means you're not a student, it means you're a ben yeshiva. So in terms of that home, before Yom Tov, especially the Yom Tov of Shavuos, when all of Am Yisrael is together, we think not only of the unity of all those guys who are here, and we take pleasure in telling you that guys from Eretz Tzvi, still the nicest yeshiva that I've ever been in, nicest in terms of the guys, and it's not just history, it continues. We want you to know that whatever you did here also affirmed the tradition that exists, that makes Eretz Tzvi, and it makes us the oneness that Am Yisrael experienced, that Har Sinai continues to live on, and we hope during the year and the years that we are, seeing you here and there in health and at Simchas. Baruch Hashem, as some of you know, we're beginning to find ourselves in America and in England. Has anything happened in South Africa that we've actually attended? But there have been Simchas there.
We want to attend.
And we'll begin to interview your children, but for Eretz Tzvi, and this time they'll come with a legacy.
Well, hopefully we won't be interviewing their children from Eretz Tzvi because they'll have made Aliyah by then.
Oh. Right. Okay.
You can think about it.
But if everybody makes Aliyah, then we'll have to start our Israeli division.
No, we'll just have the guys who went to, the children of the guys who went to Shraga.
Okay. Okay, now it's getting contentious.
But as Rabbi Ebner said, Shavuos is definitely a time of unity, and Isha Chad v'Lev Echad. We were actually talking about this idea yesterday, the two of us. What it means? What does it mean, Lev Echad? That people come together. It's not such a simple thing when you think about Lev Echad, and I think on one level, even though we all have our different opinions about different things, and we can talk about coming together in unity, Lev Echad means that we come with a single purpose, and we think about, even with all our differences, we don't necessarily set aside our differences, but that we realize our common goals overwhelm the differences and how we see how those goals should be fulfilled and accomplished. And we come together for that common purpose. And I think that one of the great things about the yeshiva has always been that we have never, I think one of the guys told me a few years back that one of the things that he loved about the yeshiva the most was that he could look down Emek Rifaim and 2 blocks away, be able to spot a guy who went to yeshiva X, Y, and Z. And we won't be too contentious, we won't say what Y, X, and Z were, or even Z. But when it came to Eretz Tzvi, you could never tell because people look different, they think differently, but ultimately they come together here as B'Lev Echad with that common purpose. And as Rabbi Emir said, that common purpose doesn't fade whether you are an alumnus from last year or you are a Boger from 7 years ago. We certainly feel that connection with you through the time, and we are looking forward to receiving the Torah together with you, Bezrat Hashem, in a few days from now.
I just want to add one thing. People associate this, oftentimes, the kind of publicity, updating people, and so on and so forth. They associate it, and properly so, they associate it with fundraising, Imei Kemach Ein Torah. And this is certainly true, and we hope that one of the ways as you make your way in life that you're going to live your life as a Jew, it will be that you'll recognize the importance of tzedakah, and the importance of supporting efforts that positively impact on the Jewish people, such as Eretz Tzvi. Having said that, I want to say something to those who have not yet taken advantage of an opportunity to actually cost the yeshiva money rather than to get the yeshiva money. And that is, if you are still in university and have not yet taken advantage of recharge, to come back to learn. So of course, we would love to know that is something you want to do, and we would love even more if one day you show up in the Beis Medrash and sit and learn for 2 weeks and prove that you can go home again. Okay.
And I'll go one step further, and I'll say, and because Benny's not in the room, I can say this, that if you have finished university and you haven't taken advantage of recharge, drop us a line. Let us know. We'll work it out. We'd love to have you too.